Welcome to the crew, everyone. Today is an exciting one because today we're going to have a look at the top match of the 25-26 championship in Vegas. Now this one here, it does feature not only the Doflamingo, but it's the Doflamingo against the Ace. Now this is a match which is very winnable for us. This is, if you haven't checked out my guide on it, check it out. This is an exciting one for us. So really happy to see Doffy make it to the top table. And today what I wanted to do was really give the perspective of a Doffy player when having a look at this match. So in my channel, I like to give my thoughts on the thought process when I'm playing things out, and hopefully I get to tap into the insights that this Doffy player might be thinking of when they're making their plays. So I'm going to just be talking through this matchup. The game is from the Games Bandai Play channel. I'll put that link in the description there so you can just check it out without me yapping over it if that's what you want to do. But let's have a look at this game. Alright, and here we are. We have Nathan F representing Doffy. Congratulations, Nathan, for getting this far with the Doffy, representing us very well here. And we have Paul here on the Ace. So really exciting matchup. I have seen this video once prior to this, so I have an idea what's coming up, but it's all going to be reliving it again. I can't remember the exact plays, but the reason I want to do this is to give a Doffy perspective of this game, and excited to bring it to you right now. So here they are, ready to match up here. You can see a little bit of nerves on the table already, some jittering of those feet, but we are underway. Doffy going first. I do like this. I don't know who won the dice roll. I'm assuming it's the Ace, but going first with Doffy, I cover this on my channel in my guide against Ace. I actually prefer this matchup because it gives us a better board to play into than if they go first, because when they go first, they don't get their curve, they get more on the board, and it's harder for a Doffy player to deal with. Anyway, they get the Izzo down, they do their search, they find an Iron Whitebeard. I saw 2 flash at the top there, so they've got 2 in hand. Back to back Iron Whitebeards is a nasty ingredient. Alright, Viola down, so we don't have a Dellinger. And because the Viola came down, we can't even add Don and take advantage of the situation with his Ace here that has no Don on it. It's pretty rough for a Doffy player not to see that in those first 2 turns. And the Marco's down now, so they've got a bit of protection here. And still no Don on the Ace. And this is the other reason why I like the Ace going second, is they don't get that Don on that they want, and you can just attack into it, get less on the hand, because the hand is the hardest thing for the Doffy player to deal with. So yeah, the Virgo's down. The Virgo's a good play because you want to protect your board as early as possible, because on their turn 3, they can drop the Jozu, and I can see it on the top of their hand there. If they drop the Jozu, let's say you play Monet down, you play your Monet, you get the ramp, Jozu comes down, bounces the Monet back. Now, it's not the worst thing. If they targeted the Viola, I think it would actually be worse, but let's say, I mean, either or, it doesn't really matter. Because if you did get the ramp and you've got the 8 cost in hand, you just play the 8 cost down, and then you can ramp that Monet back, and you know your curve is still really good to go to 10 on the following turn. And you've got then the 8 down, and whatever they bounce back is back on the field. So I think as a whole, I would have preferred the Monet play, but you know, I'm not on the top table, so the Virgo is still a really solid play. Don't get me wrong, Virgo is very solid. And taking life, this is exactly what I would do here. Take it down to 2 is fine. After that, we're gonna have to defend a little bit more because we need that life when all those Whitebeards hit the board. So if I'm not mistaken, we should be on 7 or 6 Don, because yeah, 6 Don here. I see the Dellinger at the top there. I see a Noro in hand. A couple of Divine Departures. A Monet as well. And they drop the Monet. Monet's great. We get the ramp. We can now activate our Virgo. And we're attacking into Marco. I mean, personally, I would have been going into the Ace right now. But getting rid of the Marco is not a bad idea. They draw 2 from the Marco. They don't get the extra on because there's no Don on the Ace right now. But yeah, we just did neg back down. So the Don we gained from that Monet is already gone. So yeah, the Doffy isn't really ramping up as hard as it needs to, I feel. Okay, and they discard the I Am Whitebeard to get out of that attack at leader with our leader. So we got the Dellinger down, that 1 Don on leader, and they countered out using the leader effect, just discarding any card, which happened to be I Am Whitebeard. And I think they're up to their I Am Whitebeard turn. I'm not sure. Okay, we got Izzo down, so looks like they're searching here instead. They mustn't have had... Now they've got it. They've got the new gate in hand now, so they've only got 7 Don left, so they can't play it this turn, but that, you know, we got to expect that's coming down next turn. I imagine they're just going to go wider on the board here and just really sort of establish some pressure, or some things that can attack into our board coming up. Another search. Another Whitebeard. So we're going to see back-to-back Whitebeards at some stage in this match, I'm sure. And the Yamato, nice little play. We get the Don on our leader here as well from this effect. So, and then Jozu attack, perhaps. We've got Jozu and Ace that can attack now. They're both hitting 2 over leader. He's checking out this Monet because he is worried about the redirect here. We redirect into Monet, it helps our curve. He's still attacking, he's not worried by it. And we redirect into the Dellinger instead. We get some search happening here. So essentially a free block. And I probably would have done that after this hit, but I mean, no, it's not too bad. The Jozu into Virgo is still fine. So actually, I take that back. He did the right thing here. Use the redirect first and then see what you want to discard later if you do discard. But, you know, 2 over leader, 2 cards from hand. This may just be... I mean, you'd either get rid of a Divine Departure, I think. And I don't know what this Doffy player's deck is at the minute. I haven't seen any release at the time of looking at this game, so I'm not sure what he's actually got in there. To know, you know, what he's got left. Divine Departure, though, you can grab that back with a Viola. I think you're going to need these Divine Departures against the Whitebeard, so using that, I can't see like any Uso Hachis or trebles as 2k counters, so... And he's decided not to turn his board sideways, which isn't a bad play. Trying to see that second last card. Looks like, I think he's just put it to the... it is another Virgo. He may be thinking about that. I didn't see any 8 costs or 10 costs in hand. So, yeah, I can't see them. 6 into 6. Leader being the only target here. And using a 2k to get out of that. That is big. I'd be thinking even about committing an extra Don on this Virgo right now. Because, yeah, they should be taking a life. I'd love to get a life down here. And just that one card would have done it. And they've used 4 to get the sugar down. And I guess they've had a play in mind. They didn't have that Don to afford. Maybe that's why they did it this way. And so then they've just rested 5, bring down the Virgo. And yeah, that's that. I don't know. I don't know if the extra Virgo, because what we could have done is added the extra Don onto the Virgo there and attacked in, got an extra card from hand or potentially the life. Then we would have had enough to go in again with our leader here and attack again. So I would have been opting towards something like that, but yeah, it's hard to know without seeing the full hand there. I mean, establishing an extra beater on the board, it's a good idea. It is a good idea. And I'm not at the top table here, so, you know, take my thoughts for a grain of salt, but they are my thoughts. And, you know, I think any difference of opinion here is really good because it's going to show the level of thinking here between the plays. Any point of difference is one that you need to pay attention to. Okay, so they've dropped the Iron Whitebeard. They took the life to add the 2 to their leader, and 2 on Yamato and 2 on Jozu. 2 take back. No, we're going to put that on our leader. 2 on the leader, which makes more sense. I think they were thinking about let's you know, divvy this up nicely and attack into leader, but you know, you need the Don on your leader so you can draw more cards here. Ace can never have enough cards. Probably got like 25 cards in hand right now and just needs that extra card next turn, right? So I believe we're dealing with the Yamato attack. Yamato's base is 6. And then we've got 2 more on it. So we're going for 8 here. And we are using Monet with the Divine Departures 3 plus 1 there. So that gets out of this attack. We've only got 2 life here, so we need to be careful. We've still got the redirect though. 7's down. Redirecting into the sugar here. And we're going into... What are we going into? Going into the Monet, ramping 1 here. So we've got 9. 9 not helping our curve just yet. But we do block with the Viola. We can get this Divine Departure back. We neg the 1. So now that is great Don management there. Seeing some really effective sequencing there with our defense. That was really, really good. High level. This is the reason why he's on the top table. So yeah, all 10 Don. We still haven't top decked our... I reckon that those last 2 cards must be the 10 cost or something. So throwing some Don onto our leader. And I guess this is the Don that we're going to... Wait. What have they just swung into? I think they just directed that. They just directed it at the leader. Oh, look at his face. Yeah, this is the blunder. He directed this at the leader. The leader has the plus 2000 from the Iron Whitebeard. And yeah, that's got him frazzled. So he just wasted that Don there. He's negged off the Virgo so we can attack in. The thought process was right. The thought process of adding the Don to the leader, attacking, and then you negging that later was all fine, except our target was not. If we had have gone into the Yamato, that would have worked. That would have been a nice solid play. Lose a card from the Yamato, plus you then get the effect on the next one. But yeah, hate to see it. He looks quite frazzled now, which I don't blame him. Plays down the... not Viola. He plays down the baby 5. Very solid play, defensive play. And got that Don back. now negging with the other Virgo. And hitting into what looked like Yamato there. The blocker is still on the field though, so just as a block here. But now we can hit 6 into 4. So I dare say they're going to lose this Yamato now. I think I'd just do 6 into 4 here. Try and get 2 from hand, and if that fails, you've got the next one. If it succeeds, then you can just add more Don and attack their leader. They might be considering actually the Divine Departure. The Divine Departure into Newgate would be really good here. So they're committed to Don, so Divine Departure's out. But if they had gone Divine Departure here, they could have negged 8 off that Newgate and had a 7k into a 4k and a 6k into a 4k. They probably would have had enough, so I think that's why they've gone into the Yamato. They essentially, what needs to happen here is we need to control their board. We need to minimize it now so we still can redirect each turn. If we didn't take something off the board, we probably would survive next turn, but we'll be going backwards, and then the turn after that would just get wiped. So he had to take something out, and he went for the safe option there. Taking, 4 to 5 cards from hand though, I would have liked that play. Would have been a nice play. Get rid of this Newgate, and failing that, getting rid of 5 cards from hand means that you could go in hard, and because you've got the baby 5 on the board there, you can redirect into that. Even if the Yamato was on the board, you redirect, say, the Yamato attacked into baby 5. You got 3 life left, and you're only facing 2 more attacks. I think that's worth it. I probably would have just gone into the Newgate there and tried to get as much cards from their hand as possible. And they did flush the 10 cost before. Are they gonna? I see the 10 cost still in their hand. Are they gonna play this now? Do they have another Iron Whitebeard? I think they did get rid of it. I'm not sure why, if it's worth getting rid of that second Iron Whitebeard that they did at the start. There we go. Just hard playing the Iron Whitebeard. Sorry, hard playing the Newgate. They'll get the 2 on their leader. So leader effect is active. They could potentially swing with one of the Newgates. They'll certainly swing with this ace here, which is now an 8k. And you look at Nathan's appearance now. I don't know if he's on tilt from that attack that he did into the leader. He looks a little bit I don't know, worse for wear than he did when he started. He was very energetic at the start, and I feel for him there. I do feel for him with that play. I think it's still, just replaying in his mind. Hopefully it doesn't impact the rest of his game here. So hitting 2 over at the leader, for me, I would be doing probably bare minimum. When the Newgates are up, I like to hit bare minimum, and he took that life. He took that life as well. Yeah, you do bare minimum to get cards out of hand is sort of how I like to play it. Then you can establish something strong. Having the board full though, maybe that's why he hasn't gone that route. One here, neg down the Newgate with the Don on it. Still at leader, we're hitting 2 over still. So we need 2 cards from hand here. An ace can always just get rid of one for free anyway, so he's got to have it. All right, discarding 2. I'd missed one of them. The second one looks like it's the Garp. And now we're just waiting for the next attack. We've got 3 potential attacks. We're not getting through this board. Like it's impossible to take that. We definitely don't have lethal. That's not happening this turn. We need to think about our defense. I don't know that I saw another Viola in hand. If I had a Viola, I'd probably play over one of the Monet, because we're starting to get into a very dangerous territory here. I think at this stage I'd just be playing one more on the Virgo, maybe negging off the other Newgate with the Virgo. And just looking here, right, so they've got 7 Don left. They have the Divine Departure in hand, so if they can manage to rest one of these Newgate, they can take it out. I would be just doing one on the Virgo, attack in. We have to do worry also if we take a life here. Okay, so I've gone 2 extra on the Monet. I mean, it's extra commitment, right? I think you'd be better off doing the 2 on the Virgo, 1 on the Virgo, 1 on the leader, and none on Monet. And there, see, we've got the rested. Oh, we still have 5. We can still do this. Yeah, we can still do this. We can Iron Whitebeard right now. Sorry. We can Divine Departure right now on their Whitebeard and neg it down another 8. That brings it down to 2. So we can just smash into that with our leader. See what happens here. We've got to take this. We got to take this Whitebeard. We have to go for it. And he didn't go for it. I don't know why he hasn't gone for it. I would have gone definitely for the Whitebeard here with Divine Departure. And then he's just done a 7 with the Virgo at face. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. He could have taken the Whitebeard then. I would have definitely taken the Whitebeard. I see the Divine Departure in hand. He had enough to use it there. And then I would have just swung in 5 into the 2. Actually, I probably may have even just done the Virgo, to be honest. Done the Virgo, negged another one, made it a 0. And then you're definitely taking it down with either that Virgo there and then, or the Doffy with 5. And even if they protect it, you're getting more out of hand than you did with the attack that you made. I guess actually they've left 2 up. They've left 2 up because we did see the Noro Beam sword in their hand before. So I guess they wanted the 2 because now they can rest 2. This Nathan, this is why he's at the top. This is why he's at the top, because he's planned ahead. He's resting this one down. And this is just an attack from leader. So he's he needs, what is it, 2 more K? And he's at a Usohachi. It is a Usohachi. So he's got out of the leader attack. He's rested down a Newgate. And it looks like they're passing turn here. So, I mean, he's no steps forward, really. He would have been better off on that last turn. I'm still firm on that. I think he would have been better off last turn, taking down the Newgate there and then. I don't think the ace was able to add that +5 to defend it. I really don't. Now we've got 3 to deal with. We need a... And we still got that baby 5 kicking up in the top corner there. we didn't get any redirects in that last turn. Yeah, I'm quite firm. We should have taken down that Whitebeard. So this is where you could just add one Don. Maybe he's a bit scared from the last time he added a Don to his leader. So he's going straight in for the neg. He's going straight in for the kill here. Negging 10 in total, not 9 here. Let's fix this dice a little bit. There we go. Negging 10, 10,000 power. This is a 2,000 power Whitebeard right now. Was this 7? Sorry, was this 8 into that Whitebeard? Or leader? Leader makes more sense. Because there's no way you'd be... Okay, he's going for a block. 6 into 2 is strong. And he's got his Don separated. I don't know if there was another Noro in hand. Can't see it. Alright. He's taken down one of the Whitebeards. Even if he throws all his Don, he can turn this Virgo into 11 and that Whitebeard into 10. It's not worth it. Just have to keep attacking face here. There's a block. And then I think we just do... I mean, personally, I'd be leaving 2 up, do 6 with... Oh no, we want to take that life, do we? Doing 8 at leader, we need... I don't know if this 1k is being turned into a 2k. One of them is, and the other one's a 1k. So got out of that, use leader effect, and wait up. We still have 1 attack left. Just don't turn these new gates sideways yet. And then he just defends at 6k with a 1k. So, alright. Back over to Ace here. This is quite an exciting game here. We are only dealing with 2 of the new gates. We've got Baby 5 at the top here. We've only got 1 life, so we're still okay. We are still okay. No big bodies. Our hand is virtually empty right now. And another new gate just hit the field. That is absolutely devastating. And yeah, I think if we had taken that first new gate the first turn, we would have got the second one that turn. And then we'd only be dealing with 2 right now. I think that could have been a winnable situation. And what is that? Is that a 10 cost? Tell me it's a 10 cost. Not that we need the 10 cost now, but didn't look like it was. Just surprised we haven't seen one, that's all. Okay, we redirect into the Baby 5. We get the life. And this one, is that at face? Yes, it's at face. So no life here. This could very well be the last turn. Although if we happen to get there's another Baby 5. I think we need a Baby 5 and a Noro, or Baby 5 and a Viola here to have any sort of chance. We can neg 4 from one of these new gates as a total and just attack into it. Not sure how many cards are in the ace's hand right now, but that is a crucial piece of information here. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. I think 8. Is that 8? I think it's 8 cards. 8 cards is a bit much when 1 is definitely a 2k. I mean, he'd have to have a couple of blanks in hand. I reckon, you know, even if it's 3 or 4 blanks and maybe 4, 6, probably 6k. I reckon I'd estimate him to have 8k of counter in his hand, including the leader effect right now. One blocker on the field. You know, there's 4 attacks left, 1 life, 3 attacks left. Yeah, I don't think we could have broken through. Did we need to break through? Possibly. I think we don't have a Noro in hand. I'd almost want a baby 5. I'd almost want to sugar with this baby 5. In all honesty. He's just gone for the takedown of the other Whitebeard. I think that's still a solid play. I think that needed to happen. We've got a few attacks left. I don't know if we want to see the Roger though. I don't know if he wants to... Like, you have to play this very, very finely, right? And okay, so he's just passed. He didn't want to attack. He's worried about the Roger. He feels he can deal with 3 attackers. He can't deal with that Roger. So... But, you know, 1 life gets taken here. Yeah, it's a really, really tough call. I think you probably would have been better off attacking because you're going to be down to 0. You redirect here. They attack with a new gate. What are you going to do? You have to take it. So the Roger comes down, right? So he would have been better off attacking in that last turn. And it looks like he doesn't have enough in hand here. Yep. So that is that. That's how it ended. There's a lot of things in this. So while this is on the screen, I'll just have a few thoughts right there. So he really needed the Viola at the end. He needed a Viola and a Noro Beam Sword. Like, a combination of those, he would have got through. He did really well with those Divine Departures, clearing the new gates. I mean, 4 new gates, that's absolutely insane. That's so oppressive. Real rough. And certainly that misplay that he made, that absolute blunder, attacking leader 6k into 8k, that I think hurt mentally. His mentality from that point, you just saw his demeanor just diminish. We've all been there. I've been there. I've certainly done worse than that. So, you know, I feel for you. But there's game 1 down. All right. Hopefully we see something better here. And have we gone for going second here? Okay, I see a Dallinger in hand. This is good. Having a think for the mulligans here. It looks like the Doffy is probably content with the hand, and Ace is mulliganed. Yeah, Doffy definitely happy. I'd be happy to seeing a Dallinger. It's pretty much just all like, if I see a Dallinger in my opening hand these days, I'm pretty much playing it. There's no point re-rolling from that point. I'm usually going to find the ramp that I need along the way anyway. And yeah, Dallinger is enough. Gets the game going. So, yeah, Ace is going first this time. And I think you'll see in this match, right? This is harder for a Doffy to defend. You'll watch. He'll have more on his leader. He'll have more on the board. And yeah, he's got this habit of putting the Don under his leader, the spare Don. Curious what this is about. If you guys know, is there a card that he's trying to counter with this play, just as a default habit? I'd love to know. All right, Marco into hand. So he's found the Marco with the Garp. And Ace attack. Was that ace attack at leader? No, just passing. All right, sugar down, 4 cost sugar. We get the ramp. We got a 1 cost here. Oh yeah, the ace just passed because he didn't want to give the Dellinger a target to look for. And with that extra Don, we managed to get a little sugar down to do a search on the following turn. And no Don left, so instead we played the sugar instead of attaching the Don and attacking, which is interesting. I find that interesting. What I also find interesting is playing the ace above the characters. That just, I don't know, weirds me out a little bit. Weirds me out a little bit. So we did... Oh, they used the Atmos to bounce the sugar there, the 4 cost, so we don't get the redirect into it, bringing out a big body. And this is where, yeah, the smart play. I mean, we couldn't play a Virgo that turn, but this is the thing, right? Yeah, going second for them is better for us because then we can get this Virgo down. We don't get these hits into us like we do in the other curve. So Virgo down, establishing that, much needed for this matchup. Now they can't Jozu down. They're probably going to drop the Yamato down this turn. I actually haven't seen this this game, so excited to see this game. I saw the last one. I would expect the Yamato to come down. And just attacking, yeah, attack into that baby sugar, of course. Redirect into the Dellinger. I love the Dellinger protecting the sugar play. Always do that myself. No better feeling. Because now they need to commit something else. Commit some Don if they want to take down this sugar. Or use an attack that would have come at face into this sugar. Having a think here. Okay, what's he searching for here? Okay, he's finally fixing his board. Yeah, put that ace where it needs to be, below the characters. And we've grabbed our Dellinger and passing turn. I don't know if that was bugging you as much as it was bugging me, but... Alright, Jozu down. And he bounced his own character. So what do we got? 8 Don, is it? I think we got 8 here. Hopefully we've got a 8 cost in hand. It looks like he wants to rest all of them down. We have it. There's the 8 cost. Negging 1 to bring out. There's a Rosinante he's toying with. Might be the 4 cost sugar. Looks like it's going to be the Rosie. Rosie down. Getting rid of the Divine Departure to draw 2. And we will get to restand 2 Don here. So perfect combo right now. We'll get another Don on our opponent's attack. And yeah, just fixing that hand. It's okay having the Divine Departure in the trash there. What it means is if they're putting us, it's safe because we get a Viola and we can bring it back to hand. And, you know, yeah, all we need is a Viola here, and we want the Viola for this match, so works perfectly. What we don't have on the field though is we don't have Monet, so we definitely can't use that 10 cost. I can see the 10 cost at the top of his hand here. We can't use that just yet. And yeah, this is actually quite exciting here. This is quite exciting. A very good position for the Doffy to be in. 5 life still. 5 life at this point in the game, and that was just because of the Dallinger Sugars taking all of the hits early on, and now we're set up. In no pressure at all. Decent sized hand, and we haven't taken any life, so I do worry about a pudding. And in this curve, the ace has extra room to play a pudding. Love the play of getting that Divine Departure into the trash though. So let's see what comes of it. I think what we're likely to see is an attack. Say that Jozu in at the Doffy. We want to take that, right? And then, oh no, they're on 9. They're bringing down the Whitebeard. I am Whitebeard. Comes into play. Using effect of the Whitebeard. We've drawn 2. Trashed 1. Trashed a Cavendish there. Adding extra Don. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. So they have not used the effect of the I am Whitebeard to gain 2. So we're just looking at a 9k swing into Virgo here. We need to use our Doffy ability here. Yeah, we do that. Press 1 to gain 1 active. Now we can 10 next turn, but instead we're going to redirect that attack that was at Virgo in at face and drawing a Monet 2k. If you haven't checked my video about 2Ks, check it out because I don't think we need that many, right? So still got a Jozu. Ooh, he didn't swing the Jozu. I don't know why he didn't swing. I would have swung that Jozu into the Virgo. Very interesting. Don't know why. I guess we had 2 Don up actually. 2 Don up, worried about a Nora Beam resting down the Whitebeard and then taking it out this turn with a Divine Departure. The fear that Doffy plays into the opponent. Absolutely beautiful. This is something I like about the Rosie. Whether or not you have the Nora Beam, you have to treat it like you do. And it's free for you to do that. So absolutely love this about the Doffy. Yeah, if you want to play Doffy right, you have to play mind games with your opponent. You have to do that. And the gold Don of this Doffy player just refracting back into the camera here. Stunning deck that this Doffy player is running here. Okay, trying to work out his plan of attack here. I would be trying to put some pressure onto the ace here. Because we have so much life, I'm not worried if they bring out the Roger. We need to apply some pressure here. Are they going to neg? No, they're just going to aid attack. Lose 2 cards from it. And so I believe they just use the leader effect. I think they just use the leader effect there. Swinging the 9. No, swinging the... Sorry, that was just a swing of the Rosinante there. And 1k out. Playing down the sugar. Playing down another Virgo. Very strong. Very strong. And we get our 2 at the end of turn. Ready to Noro them on the next one. I can't even see a Noro in hand there. Or is that one at the very end? Not sure. Not sure if that is a Noro. It might be. I think it says 1 on the top of the cost there, but the image sort of looks like it could be a Nora beam. And yeah, just play with that 2 Don, ready for that attack. Just play those mind games. I think Nathan is doing it very subtly here. All right, attacking into the Rosinante. Is a threat card and it is easy. you know, it just creates value turn after turn, so it has to be done. And I didn't say it, they did play the Whitebeard, so we have the 10 cost down, a second blocker. We may see an attack from a Whitebeard here. If they can take down a card from our board, then they might want to play that second Whitebeard. If they can't, so the Jozu is going to attack now. And we haven't done a redirect, so they might not even attack. They might not even attack here. Because we attack in and we redirect into the sugar here and bring out whatever we want. Whatever we want. The world is our oyster at this stage. I can't see what we got in our hand that we can bring out. But yeah, we are bringing it out. So I think they're just contemplating should they attack or not. And this game is untimed, so they have all the time in the world, and I think they're pacing very, very nicely, very respectfully here. So I mean, the 7 was declared. I mean, the 9 was declared, wasn't it? So it is happening. He loses it. Not sure. Because he already... No, I don't know. Don't know what the go is there. Did he redirect the first one at his leader? I don't think he did. I don't think he did. I think that was the last turn. I don't think he used his redirect. Anyway, back into the game. It's our turn. 10 Don. Do we play it down? We can just wipe the Atmos maybe, or the Jozu here. Go for the sugar. And this is safer. I would actually be saving this 10 cost for later on in the game when they drop the Marco and Uta. That is a defensive combo that the ace will employ at some point. And we find Viola. Viola is exactly the card we need. Alright, attacking in, negging 1, so it's going to be 7 into 5. They just take that. Let's do 9 here at face. Blocking that one. Now, do we have Divine Departure in hand? I think we did, didn't we? If we Divine Departure, I mean, we can't attack with the sugar, right? This is where we should have redirected with the sugar. We do have the Doffy leader still. So we could still pull this off. We could take out a Whitebeard here. We could take out a Whitebeard. It's like, do I have another Divine Departure in trash? I've got enough. Yeah, I'm going to play it. He's going to play it. We don't have any Don attached, so we need to attach a Don first. Attach 1 to leader. Come on. You got this. At face by the look of it. Not negging either. I mean, having the high life, he's just trying to apply the pressure here. 2 cards. Red Rock, turn the 0k into a 2k plus 1k. Now we got to do this with our leader. And it's just going to get blocked. Right? Yeah, so this is where I would have probably, like, from this play you got 2 cards. I think it would have been better to get rid of a white bead here. Playing the viola over, okay. And you've got a couple of Don up, so it's not the worst. I don't think there was a Noro in trash. I think it's just the Divine Departure. We definitely have the ace on the ropes, but another white bead comes down and that can change things. So I think we definitely needed to get rid of, like I would have played it to get rid of the white bead. I play a lot more defensively. I would just keep clearing this board until that and building the board. There's no reason why we couldn't have cleared that white beard. Now we're only would have been facing 2 this turn, and if they swung with 1, we could have cleared it again. We could have used that viola to get the Divine Departure back and clear another one this turn. And using a baby 5, like this defense is needed. Now, once again, I'm not saying I'm better than Nathan. I'm saying I play it different. Whether rightly or wrongly, it is a point that I'm going to have to review again after this video is made, because I need to understand better. Am I making the right play here, or should I be playing more like Nathan here? Just trying to give you the insight into how I'm thinking about this. So 2 cards in hand now. Like, we should have taken some life at some point. Now we're gonna face losing our board, realistically. So need to make this turn count. They've got 3 blockers. Then we've only got 1 like attack after that, essentially. So we're not clearing him this turn. We've got a Roger now in trash. So probably a Roger in hand. I'd assume a Roger in hand, but I can't actually see one in his hand. But I would be assuming there's a Roger in hand. And if he can drop a Roger next turn, like he's clearing 4 life from us. So we're still safe for 1 turn. Okay, we've still got a baby 5 in hand here. So here's where I would be doing the 2 over again. So it looks like he's going to do 3 on leader. Do this 2 over number. Saving the Virgos for attacking into a blocker if they rest a blocker. This is how I'd play it. I think this is the right move. I'd almost be tempted to take this as the ace player. Yeah, he does. He does. And gets the extra draw because of the leader effect. So now he can just block everything out, right? We're showing that we've got enough Don. Yeah, I just ditched the Atmos here. That's fine. No, protects it. Now we've got our target. The target is going to be that white beard, but he can block the next 2 attacks anyway, so we can't use a Divine Departure here. Only way a Divine Departure is going to work is if we attack with the sugar. Which, yeah, if the sugar gets through, he would have been better off attacking it down that previous turn where I did mention it. All right, we had to hit pause for a sec there, but we're back, and I've just rewound just about 20 seconds here. So get to relive this action once again. Sorry about that. Okay, we are checking out our Don distribution here and weighing this down. So yeah, as I was saying, we're in a pretty rough spot. Like, yeah, we've got the life. We don't have the pressure. In 2 turns, though, they're going to wipe us out. We need to take them out in that 2 turns. It's going to be hard because the next one, they're not going to be too hard on us, but the turn after that, it's going to get rough. We want to keep something up our sleeves here. We don't really need the baby 5 right now. The Viola is key to this game. So, will he attack with the sugar? This is what I'm wondering. Because what you could potentially do here is add a Don to the sugar. Well, actually, first use a Virgo, attack one of these Whitebeards. You're going to have to add, do your Divine Departure straight away. Attack one of these Whitebeards, use your Virgo effect, neg it down even further, turn it into a 2k, and then potentially, actually I don't think we've got enough actually left to then attack with the sugar here, so yeah, they're just going to block it by the look of it. We just need that extra attacker. We need to convert this sugar into something. So turning it into a 1k, I guess they're going to attack with the sugar into this Atmos. And I don't know, I don't see this Atmos as a threat, really. And just passing it over. I couldn't really see what we got in hand here. Have we got a target for our sugar? Because that's what we need to do. We need to turn this sugar into an attacker. At the moment, it's just wasted on the board here. Okay, going for the 9 is a strong play. This is a thing that Ace loves to do here. Go for the 9, turn, like we've got a defensive option. You know how I said we got 2 turns? This is going to delay it so we can have these 2 turns. Really strong here, 8k leader, and you've got 3 blockers on the field, like very, very strong. And I missed the target here. Was that into a Virgo or was that leader? Okay, we got the, at least we got the redirect, and I can see the Monet in hand. The Monet's going to come down, get that Don back. And at least we've converted this into another attacker. We can at least hit him every single time here. However, now they're in 8k, we have to do it at a lot higher value. So turning one sideways, we're gonna rest. We're gonna block it with the Viola here, and we're gonna take back Divine Departure. It's the key card. Shame we don't have a Nora Nora in hand. We'll attack with another. We need to be careful with this the amount of blockers we attack with here, because we're on 0 life here. They, like, Doffy has a 9k body on the field. We can do some damage still. Really, we need to weigh up whether they do this attack or not. I feel like Doffy is in a very strong position, but one wrong move here and we could lose this game. That's how tight it is. Alright, he is swinging. He is swinging. Do we choose to get rid of Divine Departure to protect the Doffy? Oh, what a conundrum. We've already used the redirect. If we use this from our hand, we've got nothing left to protect it. but I doubt that they're going to waste that last blocker. Surely not. I think we do. Well, we're going to have to use our hand here. We use our hand. We protect it. And they do. They take it down. Wow. That is a big move. We have to top deck something here. Because we can just go in. Like right now, I think I'd still leave a Don on a Virgo. So we can do 2 attacks, right? But right now, you can throw 16 at face. Really make them work for it. I can't see what they've got in their hand. They've got their hand off the board. And was that everything? Oh, sorry, because we've still got 1 Don. No, they did the right amount. Yeah, 16 at face here. So we got a 1, and then these are 2s here. So 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 1 more counter, right? 1 more. 1 more. There you go. And you just pass it over. That's all you can really do. We lose a Virgo, that's okay. We really hit their hand hard. So what do they got? 5? Is it 5 left? I think that's 5 left. 1. Yamato strong. I mean, it's probably just going to be used as a 1k, but still strong. Trying to work out their plan of attack. I think they want to take down the Virgo. Really diminishing the Doffy's board. And if I'm the Doffy, I'm taking this hit. I'm losing my Virgo straight away because I want them to attack my life. No point trying to protect my hand here. Yep. Take this. See, hopefully we get something good here. And then there's just basically 1 more turn after this. We have to take it down this turn, but with their 2 blockers on the field, how are we going to get through? They must be up to 6 cards in hand now, if I'm not mistaken. And you're only going to have 1 go through, and you don't know which one. You commit all your Don here. How are you going to get... Oh, what's that? 7? It looks like 7 maybe. Perhaps it's 7 cards in hand. It's still a full hand. Like, that's insane. This is the trouble that we have into ace. It's just their hand size. And see another Virgo. Is that Usohachi perhaps? And I'm not sure what that last card is. It might be a Dellinger. Dellinger would be a great one to get on the field. So this is where you need the 10 cost. So they've got the extra blocker up now. You need the 10 cost to hit this, ensure that this Marco stays rested, and then you can hit through. I'd still be waiting for the Uta though. I don't think that's going to happen. We need to do something this turn. We're out next turn. We can't face 4 of those massive white beards with just 2 life. We need to establish something. Or is that last card of Monet? So Uso hutching the Marco is good. This is a good play. I think we're going for it here. This is a good solid move. 2 over. Resting. Last. What do we got? 4. That's enough to get out of it. He thought he was giving him the game. No, we're not done yet. We're a Doffy player. We still got life in us. We still have life in us. I'm not sure how many cards they've got left in their hand. Is it 3? They take this. They take this. Okay. And we pass it. That's game 2. Yeah, 2 straight victories. This was really rough. Didn't see any 10 costs. Didn't see any 10. Like, well done to the ace player, but well done to both players. Both players played that really, really well. Very strong. Congratulations to Doffy for getting that far. Really, really good. I just got to get that out of the way. Both players were amazing. I'm going to have to watch this, I think, several times, but there were lots of things in this. I pointed out lots of times in this matchup where I would have done something different. I think I like to play a lot more defensively. I would draw this game out more, and I feel like I can survive this game longer than an ace can survive the game. And I do it through the viola and the baby 5. I've got this on my channel, how to do this. This is the way to do it, but you need to get that big body out. They didn't get a 10 cost at all. Nathan couldn't find that 10 cost, so really unfortunate that that didn't come out. But sometimes that's just the way it plays out. Anyway, I think as a whole, I need to have a look at those points of difference. I think the game would have gone differently if he had have got rid of those white beards on those points where I thought he could get rid of them. And at the very least, if the white beard wasn't destroyed at that point, the cards in hand would have been destroyed to protect the white beard, and he would have got a lot more value out of that. That is just my opinion. And this is me watching it after the fact with, a fresh brain. I'm not, depleted from the day. I've got, no nerves. So I'm probably able to think about this more clearly than Nathan was at the time, and certainly more clearly than I would have at the time. So this isn't to downplay Nathan's efforts on the day. I think I can't emphasize enough. He's a very good player, much better than me. We have to learn from him. We have to learn. There will be mistakes made. Everyone makes mistakes. But we have to learn from this game, because this is the best Doffy game we have on stream so far. So glad you stuck around for it with me. And yeah, if you do want to check out more Doffy content, hit that sub button, because I am pretty much just doing Doffy content at this stage. I will do other stuff as well, but you will get your Doffy fix if you sub. Until next time, look after yourselves and look after your decks.